But basically, like kiting, quick short introduction is basically a skill. It's the best way to describe it in gameplay. Specifically in Guild Wars 2, it's when you're in a situation fighting over a node. Um, it can be when you're fighting off node somewhere, but basically it's the art of running away while in combat to abuse things like LOS, line of sight, and to kind of get your utilities back on cooldown, off cooldown, excuse me. I'm also streaming too, so that's easier for people to view. So basically, kiting kind of like is intuitive, but there also is like a lot of knowledge of how you can abuse the map to kind of like get away. And sort of what I mean by that is I'm a thief, right? And I can shoot my bow, right? There are like ranged attacks, but most of my DPS comes from a backstab where I have to be like kind of like right up close behind you. So by jumping around the map, you can kind of like avoid damage from certain classes. Another good thing is knowing where on a map you can kind of teleport to. So this short bow 5 skill, Infiltrator's Arrow, is a teleport. And if you're low on health, teleporting to a spot on the map where others cannot is super OP. It might keep you alive. Because in PvP, in general, dying is not a good thing. Better to yield the node sometimes. I would say, better to yield the node 90 to 95% of the time than die. So like this is an example of a tele spot. So this person would not be safe if they were trying to evade me. But I believe right here on this map, it begins the no tele section. So I can kind of test that out. I'll stand on here. Yeah, I can't. It gives me a no valid path to target.
Basically, any area that you can't like walk to in a straight line is where. So like, you can also jump right here, Noodles. If you didn't know about that.
Do what?
Right up here. Like you can port to me, but you can't actually like steal to me if I'm right here.
Yeah, so like going in this little like hut could keep you alive for a little bit. Ooh.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah, this node is
It's always good to have no port
up
spots.
here is sort of like the last one, but you can still get hit with ranged attacks, but I believe this is a no telly. Yeah. Oh, no, I lied. I lied to you all. I just tellied up here.
It's because you can actually walk there.
Here's another kite spot. This one's kind of harder to get to, but you sort of have to jump around this corner. But it works. I mean, the reason why this one works is if you kind of look back here, I'm abusing LOS by these pillars. So there's a lot of skills like Ranger could not shoot through these. Maybe Scepter on Guardian. Let's see. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I'm burning up.
Well, if I was not entirely out of your line of sight, but once I was, it was obstructed.
Another kite spot is you can kind of kite around these pillars. This one, you're kind of exposed though, but you can get up here. So I'm kind of like up here. Yay.
Okay.
I think there's one similar on the other side a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's right here.
Where Eyeless is.
Yeah.
You can just jump right up here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously these, this is a great, just kind of going up here on this ramp, like, you'll see a lot of necros place their, like, flesh worms up here, you know, telly out. You can also, like, before we go to the last node quickly, these, like, houses, you can jump on them. Anything that, when you're kiting or running away, anything that makes whoever's chasing you do, like, an extra thing, even if it's, like, jump on here is good, because let's say you make the jump onto here, but they get stuck, you know, that extra second might be the second that you need to pop your heal skill that comes off cooldown or something and survive. So, but this node, cool. This node's great because it has this crate thing. The amount of times I've been like in 2 or 3v1s, literally just doing this. I'm totally serious too. Just running around in a circle. And because you can kind of like cheese it, and if somebody is, you know, if you can stay on the opposite side of this fence, you can abuse the LOS. People can still like port to you, I'm pretty sure. Also, this fountain is great right here, this is a no telly, I'm pretty sure.
Also
Yeah.
down here, if
In the
someone's
water
out
too?
here, if someone's out here, they can't actually port into the water.
Nice. And you can just kind of
So-
like hide back here.
So like if I try to like short bow 5 into the water, I can't actually do it.
Interesting.
Or if I try to steal out to cowboy, there's no valid path.
And then you kind of have along the side here similar areas. I'm not sure what the telly status on these are, but I'm pretty sure they're no telly stati.
Yep, no valid path to target.
Yeah, so kind of get some heat off your back if you're trying to rotate, go to a different point. I see a lot of people kite up here on the house from... Oh, wow, really? Yeah, so this is a no valid path part because you can see thieves will frequently short bow up to these platforms. But looks like this little archway is not good.
It's because the archway you'd have to jump up to get on.
Let's see. I've seen people kite on this statue before. Huh. Oh, I didn't hit the wings. I'm in combat. Nice. Yeah, there it is. And that's kind of it for this map, all the ones that I know of. So this, I'm sure everybody knows this map. If you're on the red team, like staying far is, is like a ranger or something, or a mesmer when it's viable in the meta is pretty cool. I would say the most useful kiting move I've ever learned on this map is this one right here. You kind of come back here and you do a little bit of a jumping puzzle right here to get up. This is OP. You can survive just by knowing that kiting move. And if somebody else doesn't, they like can't chase you up. Yeah, that's like the first one. That's a great one. The other way that you get here is kind of like down here. Staying along this wall is pretty good too. Oops. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. There is a puzzle. I don't really know it. It's to basically get up along these rocks. One
You can also
big
get over
jump.
here if you do a dodge jump.
Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like look, check out Senpai up there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you have like, let's say, swiftness, you can sometimes get over there if you do a dodge jump.
So the key to making it up here is to stay closer to the right side as you're jumping up. So coming here and then jumping, as opposed to trying to stay as close to the edge, like the wall, as you can.
I see. Dude, jumping is so hard.
It's a new character name I have to make,
Yeah.
specifically on a mesmer.
Yeah, so like try to jump
But-
to the right side of the ledge and then...
Got it. Oh, wow. Yeah, but like if you come in and practice these, like if you can get these jumps on like the first try, it'll save your life. Literally. You're like on a 1v1 in this node, right? And then all of a sudden like somebody comes off of respawn and it turns into a 2v1. And you just go into this kite spot up here. Both players don't know how to follow you. One leaves and then you're back in the 1v1. Heck yeah. Super great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I see people kite around here too. I think these are
You
no
can jump
tellies.
there, you
Yeah,
can
and
jump
then
here.
this is good. I see this a lot. So then when people want to do PvE stuff and they do the beast, there's a nice kite spot on the back of this rock that I see people do. You can get all the way up there.
So what I'm hearing is this one's out of the options.
Ooh, yeah, there it is. Mid, there's not like too much going on, but there kind of is a little bit, because we can also talk about like this area. I can't pin. That's okay. That's fine. These you can telly to. So I can telly up to and from them. I can also telly to and from them. Yeah, like just like you did Judge's Intervention. Like I don't need to. I can stay on this plane of existence. Gosh, words are hard.
Also, another no port spot is right here. I'm pretty sure,
Ooh.
unless they've changed it.
Yeah, check this one out
Let's
if you haven't
find
seen
out
it.
Alright.
Well, as we've talked about with Sword 2,
Yeah, that'll just get you close to it.
it actually
I got
does still allow you
5
to.
more seconds until Judge's Intervention.
This one used to be a no port. Used to be a no port.
There's
Judge's Intervention also teleports you like closer to the enemy rather than to the enemy only.
Yeah, and how you-
It does
oh,
tell
okay,
you
sorry,
no
go ahead.
valid path to target. So
How
like
you-
earlier on the no telly spots, it didn't bring the kill zone.
just in case if you don't know how you get up on these sides normally, is you can run around them, or you can just each side has like a
You know
here.
about this one?
Yep, yeah. There's a jumping puzzle right here. This one is great. You just kind of you want to start here, yeah, and then just jump on this like crevice and then crack climb up here, and then this is the top of it. So you can kind of and you can use this ledge to try to avoid LOS. There's this area that's like these rocks. That's kind of good. You can kind of hide back here sometimes if people just don't look. In this hut, actually, you can go in here. I've actually survived a few times going in here.
Sorry, I fat fingered.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, another really cool. So I think this works for Thief. I don't know about other classes. You can actually go through this waterfall. If you're looking at my screen, there's actually a little hole, and you can short bow 5 through it. I have to be like really close though, and then I'm on the other side. We go to the last node. Then where we also were, that bridge, going underneath that bridge is a good kite spot. I love this node. This node has great kite spots. This one I just learned recently, so you can hop up on this debris, go on this pole. Go on this pole, and then right here, look. Oh my gosh, look at this kite spot. That's crazy.
This is also a no port spot if you ever need it.
Oh
Basically-
my god, can you imagine being here as a ranger? That would be great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just camp this. You know, longbow 5, longbow 2,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Ranger, most OP class in PvP. Fight me. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a weird way to say Guardian.
Back here in general is a good kite area. I don't know too much about it.
Back over here. Yeah, it just
Then
people just get
Mhm.
removed from the fight momentarily and then come back. It's people get
There-
their cooldowns back pretty good back there.
this
Also,
rock
This
is a
rock
good one.
here is so
Yeah.
good because you can basically just go all the way around it.
Yeah, I usually see people start here and then they go up. Yep. And then they just stay on.
And if you have
Oops.
swiftness, you can also well, if you're out of combat, you can also jump across here and then up.
Another top tier gameplay kiting is jumping up these things. So see how I just jumped right there and then getting up through another jump. So you're kind of like, oh crap, I'm low on health and low on health and low on health. I'm good, right? I'm kiting. I'm kiting. I'm kiting. People are chasing me. I'm kiting. I'm kiting. Oh no, I
And
fell.
Like let's say you're on red team and you're respawning and you need to get to the point, you can actually walk up this rock. Like Cowboy, try to port to me.
It doesn't let me. Oh, no.
So basically this line right here, if you cross that line, you can't port. But as soon as you get over here, you can port to like right here, but you can't port to here. This entire area is a no port spot from everywhere else, but you can port on it. That's one that a lot of people don't know, and it's so strong in actual fights.
Yeah, I think I see people go up on the fence too, or they go around this tree in 1v1s and stuff.
I mean, like you can jump from the fence to here. And
Yeah. Running around the actual node is a good LOS. Like if somebody's on the node, you could be right here. Yeah, and then obviously the rock. This one. Yeah, the best way that I learned kiting is I just watch other people do it, like streamers and stuff like that. Um, Holtz is a EU Necro player, and he has a lot of stuff on his YouTube channel where he literally is just like me running away from outnumbered fights. And you can like just watching him run away from stuff. I'm just like, oh wow, I never thought to like kite that way or in that style. So,
Necro is the most fun class to kite on because you have
Spectral walk.
spectral walk, and like
Yeah.
if you're running speed runes, you have so much mobility. But this area right here is a no port spot. If people aren't already up here, so like if someone's down here, they can't actually port to you if you're right up here. You can also, if I remember correctly, you can jump from this rock over here. You can also jump up here. That's a really simple one, but really useful. This area right here should be a no port spot. But it's not. Okay.
I couldn't teleport to you, so there was that.
So I guess you can port from there. That's actually kind of good if you're a thief. You used to be able to not be able to, or it used to be you couldn't teleport from there.